How do you know when it starts? This is 30%.
Oh, isn't that adorable? We're live. We're live with kisses, hugs and kisses.
Hey, come back. Come back. We're live. Give you a kiss.
We already got the kiss.
No, you didn't. Shut up. Turkeys licking you off.
Okay, whatever.
Christ,
all right,
man, you
so
can't show that kind of stuff online.
yeah, you can't show that. Gross. It's gross.
We're gonna
and
have to censor that.
I'm on the wrong thing.
Great start.
I started on a great note, guys. Okay, so we
Coming
are
from your mother's basement, it's Batty Patchy and
Sauce Master
together and
Becca.
Yee.
But together we are Fat Master with bad timing again, as usual.
Fat Master.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So today we are going to be talking about 3 animes.
Not 2.
Not 1, not 2, but 3.
Big number 3, my lord. Number 3.
3. Anyways, so before anything.
Before anything what?
Just kidding. I don't know. I'm stalling for time because I'm confused. All right. So the first one.
What are the 3?
Okay, so the 3 we're going to be talking about is going to be Dragon Quest, Yashahime, and By the Grace of the Gods, which most people, if you are an adept anime fan or gamer even, you'll know that Dragon Quest is a very popular series that's been out since probably the 80s, including games and whatnot. And Yashahime is a continuation of Inuyasha. As for By the Grace of the Gods, that is a recent comic adaptation that's been recently put into action as an anime. What do you want to get started on first?
Bitch bite trash. Like
No. We got to go through them first.
No. We start off with that.
No.
So my plan of action is to. Oh, it doesn't matter which one we talk about first.
All right. Well, let's go with the one I assume that you guys both did not like the most, and I'm gonna say it's By the Grace of the Gods.
We have to try to talk about each one of them in a positive light. Wait, is this the slime one?
Yes, this is the one where he has pet slimes.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Slime.
What do you mean we don't liked it?
I thought you guys didn't like that one. You were calling it Pokemon or something.
But what do you mean that's Pokemon? Pokemon was the other one.
Oh. You don't like Dragon Quest?
Pokemon's the one where he had the vile Pokeballs.
Y'all are uncultured.
Yeah, that was like Pokemon. That was Pokemon, Dragon Ball fucking thrown together. What else?
You do realize Dragon Quest came out before Dragon Ball, right?
Okay, but I'm not caring about that. I'm coming to it as
and Pokemon.
No, I relate with Jarek on this. I relate with Jarek because we're not coming to this as a seasoned.
You're not coming in as a seasoned veteran. All right.
We're coming in as somebody who.
I just assumed you didn't like this one because it was cutesy. Because I'm the only one that really liked cutesy stuff. Although, okay, I do have to bash it though. I do. I love the manga, but I have to bash it.
Which
the
one?
manga?
Yeah, for By the Grace of the Gods. The manga is way better. Just for the art style itself. Like they paid a decent amount of money. It's not like blurry. It's not pixely. You know, it's very well made. But the art style that they went with, I do not like. It's not detailed. It looks like watercoloring. It looks like I'm watching a Winnie the Pooh on VHS.
That's something he wouldn't stop talking about the whole time we were watching. It was the watercolor background.
I couldn't get over it. It was lazy. It was lazy and undetailed.
I didn't feel like it was lazy because I felt like there's room for improvement with it.
Yeah, but they're not going to change the whole anime style in the first season. They're going to wait until the next season.
Yeah, they're not. They have to get funding first.
Yeah.
But the watercolor background, to me, it reminded me of like childish kind of like watercolor color, and it's just the little kid. He just got reincarnated.
I just like how you immediately like, oh, look at the kitty on his wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just like, this is a 40-year-old man in a child's body, and he just drew that kitty cat. Like,
yeah, I know. I was. So
he did not have a good childhood. If he's just now,
I think he knew that he had to freaking like.
He'd eventually pull it.
Well, yeah. The thing is, I mean, he's reincarnated. You don't find out till halfway through the episode, of course. But
yeah,
like, it's so much better than the other one.
I have something else to say with you don't find out halfway through the episode. Why don't you find out halfway through the episode? Because this is a common thing that I've noticed in animes that you've shown me is let's start halfway through the episode. We're going to go almost to the end, then we're going to cut off and go to the beginning.
There's very few anime out there that involve reincarnation where they don't do that.
And I
one of them is My Life is a Slime, or what is it? I became a slime. I can't remember. I watched it with you yesterday, and I can't remember. But
I do have to say, I do like how they're like, well, we brought you here. Why? Because it's cliche.
And I get why they do it that way, why they start in the middle, and it's to build that air of mystery. But for me, a person, and again, I want to say this is my favorite out of the two of the three, but for me, a new person watching this, I was confused as fuck for like the first 10 minutes.
It'll immediately confuse you.
I didn't know what was going on.
The opening portion of it, it's like, oh, he's defeated the god. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's roll with it until
They missed a really good joke that I liked in the manga, though, with the reincarnate when they actually introduced him.
You told me about that.
It was a really dramatic thing, and it was going to be they were 3 times, and it was this really lightning strike, shake a metal sheet of pan or whatever for lightning effect kind of deal. And he's 3 times. It's yeah, you sneeze 3 times, and then you hit your head on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 4.
3 times, and then you hit your head on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 4. It's 4.
Yeah, no. In the anime they said 4, but no, they said 3 times in the manga.
Oh, you died by way of
sneeze, and they also had more examples of how tough his head was. They showed him getting smashed over the head with a beer bottle, a metal pipe. And something else.
But it was falling off his bed.
But it was falling, and his bed is literally this high off the ground because he slept on
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, because he slept on a traditional Japanese bed, which is basically just a straw mat on the floor.
That's an important.
His head literally went from here.
Anime.
His head literally went from so here's the floor, here's the top of his bed. He went from here to here.
I can see why they didn't.
And that caused blood vessels to rupture in his head.
I can see why they didn't include that, because I feel like me watching that as a new watcher would have been like, wow, that's dumb, and I would have checked out immediately. But that's kind of funny now after I'm a little bit invested, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. The studios do things for their own reasons. I'm sure we could find out if we ever were able to talk to the creator, if we could talk to the directors, but up to this point, there's really no way that we're going to be able to find out.
Hey, man, you could shoot an email. You never know.
Yeah, shoot my shot. I'm going to shoot my shot.
It's going to miss hard, but
it's going to super miss hard. No one wants to reply to the sauce master. They're afraid of what he's bringing. He's bringing the sauce.
Hard questions.
Bringing that spicy sauce. Well, I guess that covers the basic, because it's only 1 episode in. There's going to be a new episode airing tomorrow, I believe, or maybe I think it's airing tonight. With the time difference, it says the 10th, but that's the 10th for Japan. I'm fairly sure.
Saturday, it's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah,
it will be tomorrow, Saturday.
Okay. Well, that basically covers that covers what we can talk about with how we're going to be talking about 3 different animes for right now. So,
I have one more part.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, bring up. Huh?
We didn't even talk about the 1,000 slime.
I have another point I want to talk about.
Yeah, no, go ahead. All right.
The name.
We'll make it a little longer.
The name Reinhardt in animes. Why? Why is
she was obsessed with this?
Why are there so many Reinhardts? I can't name any off the top of my head, but I know I've seen the name Reinhardt.
Yeah, if you know why they choose the name Reinhardt in animes, please leave it in the comments below because we're too lazy to research it.
It's British.
I'll research real quick.
Whenever there's a Victorian style civilization, there's always like super like English
is that
names.
German, maybe?
Rhine? Yeah, could be.
German and Jewish.
German aristocracy?
Okay, so German and Jewish from a German personal name composed of the elements Reagan Council plus hard plus brave plus strong.
So it's big strong boy name. Okay, see, this was I'm pretty sure in Code Geass there's a guy named Reinhardt, and he's just he's like higher up in the British whatever is going on in there. But he's big strong boy in the army.
Yeah,
and
that's usually what Reinhardt is. That's why it makes sense. I was gonna say even let's go game side with Overwatch. You got Reinhardt in there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's a big. I don't play it that
He's
much.
the
Big beefy boy.
He is the beef.
I will say one thing about the show that we're talking about. I loved the slime because you're so used to slime being unhelpful, out in the middle of nowhere. You just slash it, stuff like that. But what he uses the slime to actually like make potions, clean his dishes, be his toilet, that type of thing.
Yeah, no, did you not notice all the slimes in the bathroom with turds in them?
No, I didn't notice that.
I literally pointed it out to you.
I think you did. I vaguely remember you saying that, but I thought that the slimes had to poop. I didn't think that he was pooping in the slimes.
No, he wasn't pooping in the slimes. That was just them like taking the poop out and they were eating it on the floor.
Are you sure that he's not just like sitting on the slime like?
That would be nasty.
So, along the same thinking lines of slime, I can't think of a modern TV show like live action where they incorporate a slime enemy. Why is that so prevalent in anime? Why are slime enemies?
It's a low level
fantasy monster, pretty much. Like,
like he's like.
What's the origin of a slime monster? Like, who came up with that first?
I think Japan, honestly.
Slime just doesn't seem scary to me.
That's the point. It's supposed to be a slime slash. Oh, it's dead.
Okay.
It's supposed to be an easy enemy. I mean, they can, but the thing is, with the slime, a single one is not a problem. But if you have a holy fuck ton of them, they can become a problem. That's the thing about it. That's why when he's up there with 1,000 freaking slime, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Ugh.
Okay. Okay. I can see it.
They can overwhelm you with
sheer force.
I don't know if you've noticed, Cole's already changed over the show pick
I haven't.
to number 3. Oh, you haven't?
That's what we're on. This is what we're going to.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead and switch it because we spent way too much time talking about this one. Because me and Jared obviously like this one the best.
Okay, so I'm glad that you liked it. I love the manga. I'm still very disappointed in the art style, though. But that's my own thing. I'm just glad you liked it because you guys don't seem to like what I do a lot.
My question for you, Saucy, was that what? So that one wasn't your favorite?
It was. My favorite was Dragon Quest.
Really?
Yes.
And
because I'm a Dragon Quest fan.
Okay. So
and because I just love the slick style of it. Like, it'll grow on you guys once they get past Monster Island. I swear.
Okay, let's talk about Inuyasha's kids next then. Since
let's talk about Inuyasha's kids, who appeared for a total of 5 minutes in their whole first premiere episode. Actually, less than that. I think maybe about 4.5.
4 minutes. I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
They played it.
It was garbage.
Played it so much. When I was reading about it, I was like, okay, I didn't really like Inuyasha, but that's kind of cool. They're trying to go on the kid. And then what they do? They spend 20 freaking minutes on Inuyasha.
I'm so sorry for your audio.
God damn.
You ever choke on your own spit? Oh my god.
Gall darn.
You know what I mean, though? Like, honestly, I wanted more from the kid because I was like, oh, why is she tied up? Like, I kind of understood after a while. Okay, she's.
Oh yeah, Jerry.
Yeah, why is she tied up, boys?
So my perspective, it's episodes of Inuyasha.
I'm at the same point.
When I was very young, and me as an coming from an outsider to the fandom, trying to start the series, I checked out in the first like 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as she saw, oh, we're so individualistic with our red streaks in our hair.
Yeah, it was
she hated that immediately.
I was not captivated by the characters. I saw no plot line.
Yeah, no, I mean, cool, there's a root monster thingy majigger, but what does that have to
Root
do?
monster thing.
Is it destroying the universe? What impact does this have to anyone that I care about? I don't care about any of the characters. The only reason I would care about any of the characters is if I was really invested in Inuyasha, which I get it. There's some people that probably watch that and were like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever!" Continuation of this thing that I love, but I never loved that, so I.
It's gonna be a niche.
I can't.
It's
yeah.
gonna be very niche.
Yeah, it might be good.
It's gonna be niche. I can agree. I feel like this is gonna be one that you got to give 3 episodes on. Before, you know what I mean? We haven't, they're not out yet, but I feel like we're gonna have to give 3 episodes to give a fair grade on it. But
I feel like they want you to give it all, however many episodes of Inuyasha there is, and then plus 3 episodes of this one in order to get invested.
Yeah,
and that's too much time for me to spend.
Honestly, the first episode of Yashahime should just be like Inuyasha with randos.
Yeah,
that's the title.
Yeah, I was not. Now again,
Inuyasha with the half-assed plot story.
Now, if you're an Inuyasha fan, this is probably. Oh my god! Finally, yes! Oh yes!
Been waiting for this.
I was slightly excited, honestly, in the beginning,
it felt nostalgic looking at it, but I wasn't invested at all.
Yeah.
They did well with the studio quality, though. Like, I did appreciate the well-made. Like, the character designs were a little meh, but but the backgrounds were really nice. The animation itself was very smooth.
You gotta take into account, though, that's a big name already.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely got the money just from saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna continue Inuyasha."
Yeah,
which is literally what they did. They were just like, "Yeah, no, it's another Inuyasha," and that's why 18 out of the 22 minutes was literally just Inuyasha right after the end of Inuyasha.
Yeah, I think I'd have to watch all of Inuyasha, or at least 20 episodes. Like,
I will only watch the episodes where Inuyasha came to modern day Japan.
See, that was the other thing. Like, oh, I decided to come back to feudal Japan, and I'm like, huh?
I don't know if I ever made it that far. I just remember Kagome falling through that demon well, and that's
the bone well.
The bone well. That's all.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Inuyasha knows all about that bone well.
Oh my god.
And now, I guess never mind. Kagome knows all about getting boned well.
Yeah, boned well.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, overall, honestly, not a great start to the anime itself. I'm sure that we're not the only ones that were highly disappointed in literally the premiere episode of the show. And all I can say is I guess they kind of explained how the rest of the story is going to go with the root demon, because I assume the tree is going to have something to do with it. Because the root demon's body absorbed into that tree or whatever Inuyasha was in or whatever. I don't know.
I remember, I know I'm gonna sound dumb fucking talking about this, but so I remember in Inuyasha there were like shards of something that were everywhere.
Yeah.
Is that reoccurring in
No, they said it was gone. Although I assume with these pearls or whatever they've been talking about, that's maybe a new thing. That may be the new. I was about to call it the Hokyoku.
It sounds like another endless quest.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of time.
It's a never-ending story.
Exactly, though. It's the never-ending anime, the never-ending quest. Like, it continues through generations.
Hold up. That's One Piece.
Yeah, episode 956 or whatever they're at now with the manga that's at, almost, I think, over 1,000 chapters.
I'm gonna actually start on that soon. I think I'm gonna do 3 days.
See ya in half a year. I'll see you in 6 months if you specifically concentrate on just reading and watching.
No, I'm gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
I don't think I can read and watch.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't read a lot of the One Piece manga until the later series.
When I was a kid, I religiously watched it when it was on 4Kids.
The watered down, terrible version where they gave people with guns these weird contraptions that shot punching or like spring-loaded punching ball thing. I don't know.
You lost me. I'm sorry.
They censored stupid stuff.
There are guns before in the original. But, hey, as a kid, you're like, oh,
it had one of those cartoon guns with a spring-loaded boxing glove.
Okay.
And then just random weird stuff that just looked like a bunch of pipes screwed together.
Oh, okay. You're interesting. Gonna hate me, but you're gonna hate me when it comes to the next one, though. I know it.
I already know. All right, so our next one that we're going to be talking about is, if I can get it to transition, Dragon Quest, which I loved the original series before you completely crap on my childhood. I loved the original series. I love the story. I love the characters. I literally have nothing negative to say about the story, with the exclusion of the very end of the tale, which, I mean, they go back and do stuff with it later, but I loved it. I love this show, and I already loved the first episode, even though they did change quite a bit from the original series.
Not talking about the first episode that we watched, but why are you so invested? Why do you love it? Like, what was so appealing? Obviously, you're speaking like you watched this years ago, right?
Yeah.
What was so appealing to it to you then? Like, what made you keep watching it?
I don't know. I guess because I started with Dragon Ball Z, and this had a similar art style, which turns out it's vice versa because this came out before Dragon Ball. You just have this character that you kind of watch grow up bit by bit. He becomes stronger. He fights more enemies. They kept the plot interesting. That wasn't super childish the whole time. But kind of got more and more mature content.
Okay. All right. So it developed with you as you were growing up.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't as long as Dragon Ball, that's for sure. Like, you didn't get to see Dai turn into, like, a teenager or a young adult or something, but, you got to see him grow more powerful, and his, worldview got wider, and he fought, like, more enemies, and, it's kind of like Hunter x Hunter. How he kept growing, like he was like a fun-loving kind of character, and he just kept growing and becoming more powerful and fighting more dangerous enemies. Well, you've seen a little bit of Hunter x Hunter.
A little bit. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for mine?
All right.
Yep. Go ahead. Do your rip.
I fell asleep 4 times while watching the same episode.
Oh, I know you did.
Really?
4 times. 4 times.
So did you restart it every time? How long did it take you to get through this?
Where I last remembered. Oh, it took me about an hour and a half to get through one episode. Now, I will say,
there's only one episode.
I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it, but I kept falling asleep to it. So I don't know. It beats the other one. That's all I'm gonna say. It beats the other one, but
it beats Yashahime.
So because it was so fucking
Yeah, no, Yashahime was very, very disappointing. And honestly, I wasn't even a big Inuyasha fan, but that literally makes Inuyasha look like it deserves some kind of, like, Emmy award.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing about it. I gotta look at it like... I'm sure Jenna is gonna bring this up as well. The Pokemon feelings in it, and the Dragon Ball start where, oh, I found you, child.
It's just like though you guys are comparing it to stuff that came out after. You're judging it based on post
I understand
animes.
I'm saying that I feel like I've seen it before.
Yes.
I feel like I've seen it a couple times before.
It's not a new concept. This is a great anime that has been revamped for older generations and for newer generations that somewhat know what it is from video games and manga and all that.
And anywhere in that, Jarek, other than you saying that you were falling asleep, I don't think I heard you say it was bad.
Oh no! I wasn't saying it's bad.
And it's not that it's bad.
I was trying to rile
it's that it's something that I feel like my eyes have seen before.
Yeah.
And therefore,
I mean, it's not new content.
Getting invested in it.
It's not new content. That's the reason why you feel that way.
Yeah.
You have to just understand, like, this is not a hand-me-down, but like
remake.
It's retro. What is that? What is the word I'm looking for? It's
rehashed.
It's rehashed.
It's a rehippo. What?
It's a reimagining as well, because they did change some of the parts of the episodes. Kind of like a lot of stuff that they're doing now, like. They just released Noblies, which neither of you know what it is. It's a vampire thingy. Jenna might like it.
Okay.
Sexy vampires and werewolves. You'll love it.
Didn't
you like Twilight, or who am I thinking of?
I didn't like Twilight. I don't think you're thinking of me.
I'm not thinking of you. No, I'm thinking of a girl that was in my U.S. history class that listened to K-pop stars.
I bought the first Twilight book, and then after I saw the movie, I didn't buy the rest of them.
Ooh, I sparkle. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, this guy definitely doesn't sparkle. He turns you into a flat metal.
Really quick, hold on. Just because we're talking about Twilight, and he's wearing the I Am Batman shirt, how do we feel about that? I saw a post on Twitter. Was it a Twitter? It was Robert Patterson's. It was either his Twitter or his
Robert
Instagram.
Pat my back.
Where
he's like, yeah, I'm gonna ruin Batman.
No, he was getting hate comments that were like, "Oh, he's gonna f it up. Oh, he sucks. Oh," and he said, "Okay, if you guys think that I'm going to, I will. Haha." Like, watch me, dude. I'll do it. Bet me I won't.
They won't let him.
Might actually be, I honestly think that it will be a better Batman, just for what Batman it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
No one is ever going to beat Batman forever.
I think he's going to be able to pull the drama into it that everyone doesn't think they need, but it's going to be there.
I don't think it's going to be.
Wait, was Batman Forever the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Okay, no one will ever.
Whatever it is.
Batman 2000? Well, whatever the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, that is the best Batman, and no one will ever beat that.
Who was Ivy?
I don't know. I honestly did not care about Ivy. I was all about Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, all about those men calls.
I was all about dude. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze was the best. Was the best.
He likes cool boys.
I like them cool boys. Oh yeah, he did have nipples on his suit, didn't he? I'm just thinking of the badass rocket car and Venom. Oh my god, Venom.
I don't remember Venom in that.
Yeah, Batman straight up pulled his tubes out.
Whenever somebody says,
he's just like.
Whenever somebody says Venom now, all I can hear is that Eminem song.
Bane.
I was gonna say.
Venom.
Yeah, no. Bane.
Dang.
Bane.
Okay,
Venom.
but we need to get
mixing
back to
mixing my series.
Dragon Quest.
Yes, Dragon Quest. Honestly, I feel like you guys will like it once he gets off the island, because after that, there's no Pokemon vibes. He never uses those capsules after that.
Why have them to start with then?
It's because he can't use magic, and he's kind of sucky as a character in the beginning. In the next episode, I don't know if you probably don't remember, at the end of the episode, he's going to awaken to his power, which involves his birth, which also involves that one guy who blew up that island.
Oh, Reinhardt?
No, not that's the wrong anime.
I'll say one thing about it. I do like how, you start out, he sees the heroes coming in that are like basically just mercenaries that are only
Faking
looking out
it.
for themselves.
I liked how the mercenaries flipped that quickly. I like how they the heroes
like,
were relatable for me. As a person that works in customer service and has to put on that fake face, those heroes were so relatable for me.
Over here, the Subway hero.
The large corporate sandwich chain. We don't say my name of employment, thank you. You can bleep that out.
Zimbabwe.
That's
what that one guy that's what that one guy always says when he talks about his old job.
The odd one's out. The odd one's out.
Yeah, Subway.
You can call it his channel. He has millions of viewers. Tag him in this. Maybe we'll.
Yeah, go watch his Zimbabwe videos. Anyways, his power does involve dragons. I will give you that. So
okay.
That's all you get.
It doesn't feel like a lot that you're getting or given.
I only give as much as I receive, Becca.
I'm sorry, I've been calling y'all by your names this whole time.
I'm literally the only one that's been not doing that.
I called you saucy boy at one point.
You did, but I am a saucy boy, so that was not even you trying. You're just saying, the general.
And Jarek's fat, so.
Yeah, he is fat, and you still said his name. Jarek is still fat. That's what you said. Whatever.
I do enjoy. I have to say, I did enjoy
pageantry.
At the heroes because they're like, oh yeah, we're the heroes. Yeah, let's see that golden slime monster thingy.
What did you guys think of like the very, very beginning though? Introducing the hero.
The very first 10 seconds, I was like, what am I watching?
Yes.
With the hero versus the Demon King?
Yes, I felt entirely overwhelmed by that first.
Really? I thought that was cool. That was a cool way to foreshadow people.
Maybe I need to
they're foreshadowing future characters there.
I was overwhelmed as a
help me.
As a virgin viewer, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what was going on. I wanted to turn it off.
Hey, I did like the characters. Like you saw the characters that he's gonna have to face. That was kind of cool.
Well, one of them he won't have to face.
The Demon King?
No, the hero.
Okay, but you saw when they went through those characters, I was like, oh, okay, then he'll have to face all those. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But the first 10 seconds, he's defeated the Demon King, and I'm like,
He gets reincarnated. That's the whole trope. He's defeated by the hero Avon, and then brought back.
Favorite. Oh, you're so short. What did she say? What did she say right at the end?
Oh, you're so unreliable. You're so little and unreliable. Yeah, no, she straight up just spat in his face on that one.
Damn.
She roasted him. Put him on a spit and roasted him.
Something that I appreciated was that the heroes seemed to slaughter. What are they called? Pokemon? Demons? Do they call them demons?
Yes,
what
they're
are
demons.
They? Okay, so.
I guess
they killed
some
them
are demons, some are monsters.
They killed them in cold blood.
Not all of them.
That there was a frame where they zoomed out on the field, where they were knocking them down at, and they all look dead. I appreciate gore in anime.
Then I have a great anime for you later.
I feel like that's fitting for you.
He cut out. I didn't hear him.
My internet's kind of choppy right now. I'm gonna turn off my phone.
That's probably why I'm losing frames.
It's all Jake.
I just have it in Discord. You'll see it later. You'll see it later.
Anyways, so now we're on to our final segment. We're at our 35-minute mark. Binge by trash.
Jenna, you go first. You get to go first on this one. Sauce gets freaking slapped wrapped.
I'm gonna start with the easiest one for me because I was never on the Inuyasha train. I'm gonna trash. I can't even remember the name because that's how little I care. And Inuyasha's children, they can go in the garbage. I don't give two flying F's about them. Okay, for the buy.
Oh, you mean binge?
No, I'm going backwards. I'm on trash right now. I trashed not Inuyasha.
So you're gonna do lowest, top, then middle?
It's easier for me this way.
Okay.
Don't trust my method, thank you.
It's easier to take out the one you don't like the most.
Definitely.
Okay.
And
Now you gotta
between
choose one that you like the most.
Between Dragon Quest and Slime Boy, because I can't remember names for the life of me.
Shitter.
Slime
shitter.
Slimy Boy. I think I'd buy Slimy Boy. I think I would make a commitment to Slimy Boy because I want to see, can he make more potions out of a slimy? Like what are these British people coming into the woods doing there? Like I want more backstory, more plot. I could binge Dragon whatever, but I think I'd lose interest and I would forget about it.
That's fair.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Cool.
Hey, Saucy.
Saucy.
You want me to go next?
Saucy.
I will go last. I will go last.
Sauce's opinion is obviously the only one that matters.
Yeah, no.
He's the seasoned veteran.
I am the seasoned veteran, and also I'm running literally everything right now.
Yeah. So, again, I have to go with Becca on this one. Yeah, trash Inuyasha Part 2, whatever the shit you're trying to make it, because you guys pushed it as, hey, it's all going to be all about the kids, and it's about Inuyasha. So,
yep.
Suck it, bye, throw it away, smash it up, and I don't want to see it again.
Turn it into
Now,
oatmeal.
I will give it a chance. I will honestly give it one more chance with the next episode. But if it's half Inuyasha and half the kid,
you're gonna check out. You're gonna check out after that.
I'm gonna check out.
I feel ya.
I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna have to go with binge Dragon Quest. I'm gonna have to agree again with Becca because
Shucks.
I feel like I was more invested.
I'm the veteran now.
I was more invested in it because I was more, well, I was invested-ish, but yeah, binge I gotta go with Dragon Quest because it was good, but like she had said before, I had seen some tropes before in other items, in other shows, and it just didn't go.
It's repetitive. It's something that you've seen before that you can watch and be comfortable watching. I understand. Yep. Yes. He's so mad at me right now. He's livid.
I want to see if those slimes can clean up diarrhea as well.
They can.
If they can help me in my daily life.
Just a little bit of a spoiler alert. They do clean up an entire pandemic of poop.
Alrighty then. See, I'm in. Yeah, they can clean up a corona. They would solve our problems. That's why I gotta buy.
I'll invest in that, honestly.
You're just gonna invest so you can watch him clean poop.
Yes.
I haven't seen it before.
No, honestly,
I haven't seen it before. That's something I would.
Honestly, I'm just glad you guys enjoyed it because it's something that I've been reading for a little while, and I'm very happy with it. It honestly took forever for them to finally push some more chapters out, but I think that's the fact that they got the anime. They got a company to pick up for an anime, so I think that's why more chapters are getting pushed now.
I think entirely
it was like stuck for quite a while, at least a good 6 to 8 months, maybe longer. Yeah.
I blame Corona.
I definitely, that's buy for me for Grace of the Gods, and just the comedy in it, the fact that they're like, oh yeah, why are we here? Oh, because
that time I got reincarnated into a slime.
Yes, that was the other one.
That's the one I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, that's a good one as well. But
yes,
your turn.
So
I think we all
obviously
hold on. First of all, I want you to tell us why our opinions are trash. Because you obviously have a very different opinion than both of us.
I still think Yashahime is trash.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So-
no, that's a unanimous 3 out of 3
Around the
trash
house.
on Yashahime.
Don't even say
Y'all
it.
can come after us all you want, but it's
Hey,
garbage and I hate it.
Here's the thing. None of us were big into Inuyasha. Now, if one of us were, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
I watched the whole series. Like, I was a dedicated fan to it. Like, there was moments I liked it and I hated it, like
I saw
most
it on
animes. But
Toonami,
like,
and that's about
Yashahime
it.
was just disappointing because they had something
Pushed
that they were
hard.
gonna do, and they didn't
haven't done
deliver on it. They went back and made an Inuyasha episode that was way too over-explanatory. Like, they've done that kind of stuff in Inuyasha where they like explain something that happened into the past, but then they come back to the present. Well, it was literally starting from the present, 18 minutes of the past, and then 2 minutes at the end of the present again. They did not go back and forth like they would describing past events like in the original Inuyasha series. They just disregarded it completely.
I agreed. It was just it was a mess.
It was a huge mess. It was terrible. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you guys both know I'm gonna go with Dragon Quest because I'm literally just absolutely elated that is going to become this like HD masterpiece. And obviously they're going to make some changes. They always make changes, especially now, because back then a lot of stuff that happened is not acceptable. It was the 80s. There was not grotesquely huge boobies, don't worry. It was just like butt pats and bad humor and
Oh, leave it in. Leave it in.
I just hope that they leave the gore in. That's the one thing I hope for. Please leave the gore. I liked it when when there was this one dude, he got his whole arm and leg chopped off, and then he got an axe hand.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch, my friend. And binge is definitely going to be by the grace of the gods.
See, at least we can all agree that, you know, Yashahime was.
Oh yeah, no. 3 out of 3. Yashahime. Terrible anime. 0 out of 10. No, that's not fair. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 10 just for being graphically pleasing.
I'll give it a solid 51. 51 out of 100. It passed.
Yeah.
It's above average.
That's a failing grade in our high school. You remember that.
It's above.
This isn't No Child Left Behind. 50% doesn't pass.
But there's people out there that are going to watch that and love that.
Well,
Agreed.
to all of you,
It's just not us.
I'm glad that our public educational system failed you.
I have to say, I will give it.
I'm just kidding.
You can't talk bad to the audience, Saucy.
Hey, yeah, we can.
We
don't
can do
have
it.
an audience.
I don't know if you heard that fart.
I'll give it 3
Apache, I don't know if you heard that fart, but it was really loud. And I'm afraid right now. Is this where we should cut this off? Because I feel like we should vacate the premises, honestly.
Hey, I will give it 3 episodes personally on my own time.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not gonna just dismiss it on the first episode. I'm gonna say it's garbage because they did the introduction terribly.
Now, if it comes back and it ends up being awesome, we will come back and talk about it.
Yes.
But if it stays the way it is now,
Yeah, no, I'm
bury it.
bury it.
We will come. You know what we'll do if it ends up being the same way for 3 episodes?
Boil it, mash it, put it in a stew.
We will make a comment and
Boil it,
Yashahime
mash
is
it, put it
still
in the trash.
Yep. So yeah. That's our opinion.
That's our opinion.
Oh well, we didn't rate the other ones. We only rated Yashahime. Yeah. So
What do you mean?
Or well, Jarek, what was your rating?
Yashahime, I gotta go with Jenna 50, 51, somewhere right there.
Okay. Dragon Quest for me I would probably give it like an 8.5 because I was slightly disappointed that they took a couple things out that I remember.
I'm going off with percentages, not ratings out of 10.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's still about the same.
It is the same.
Yeah. All right. What about you?
I would have gone with 75% on Dragon Quest. Slimy Boy, I'd put at 85.
I would definitely give that a solid 90.
Slimy Boy tingles my senses, but I'm not sure if I'm at
9 out of 10.
What's a 9 out of 10?
Slime. By the Grace of the
you're
Gods.
rating it up.
Disappointed me on how they did the first episode.
I think he's
So you're
entirely
still buying it.
prejudiced at this point because he rated something
he just
higher
rated-
while saying that he likes something more. But
I'm basing it solely on the story. I'm not even gonna because I didn't even rate Dragon Quest on
Dragon
the
Quest
like actually if I was gonna rate Dragon Quest based visually, it would definitely be a 95, and then by the Grace of the Gods it would be like a 75. But I'm going by story.
I was to say I gotta go 75 on Dragon Quest, and then 83-ish for By the Grace of the Gods.
Yeah.
Apache is copycatting me right now.
No, I'm not.
I'm uncomfortable.
83.
She said 83.
So
don't disrespect the Apache.
Apache's kind of sus right now.
Yeah, Apache is being sus.
Fake
Blue
task.
is very sus.
Fake task.
Fake tasks.
I was in electrical.
I was in engineering. I was watching the cameras.
You guys had imposters that one.
Wouldn't that be Sauce Master very sus? How is he watching the cameras in electrical? Oh.
Remember that one? We played you guys perfectly on that. You guys didn't even expect a thing.
Nope, I didn't. Oh, by the way, I totally cheated on the one I booted you on, Jenna.
Really?
Yes.
Were you looking over there?
Yeah.
Man, you're so rude.
I waited though. I waited.
Next time, I'm gonna like sit with my screen like facing your window.
I could just close the curtain too.
Every time
I literally watched your screen say.
Every time I say I don't trust her, she's the imposter.
Yep.
Have you noticed that? Like, I'm always like, I don't trust her, and then imposter, and then I get stabbed by her. And
So what? All 3 games we played together? I have not ordered food this whole time because you've told me that you'll kill me if I eat on camera.
Yes.
I have wings getting cooled.
You what?
Right now.
Wings? Oh my.
Anyway,
gosh,
so we're getting pretty close to an hour somehow, and we were supposed to be done about 10 minutes ago.
No. I want to really quickly say we're so hungry. Oh my gosh, if DoorDash could just sponsor us.
Yes. Well, on that note, we're going to continue recording after this. We're going to have some bloopers saved. Please make sure to like and subscribe. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Patreon. That's where we're going to have those bloopers. So,
stay tuned for our Let's Plays.
No.
Where I play games I don't know at all.
I mean, that could be a thing. Leave a comment if you want that to be a thing. We can do that.
Do Let's Play.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Well, I mean, we already do. Like, definitely check out my Twitch stream, Saucemaster01, if you want to watch us do, game streams. No video though, unfortunately.
I will say one thing. One game you guys need to try is Oxenfree. I started playing it yesterday. I've had it downloaded for months.
This sounds like bloopers talk.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we're gonna end it here. We're gonna record after this.
Is it as in Ollie Oxenfree?
No, it is aliens, caves.
I just had a question. I need to clear this up for our audience. Okay.
They don't need to know anything until they watch the bloopers.
Okay, we'll continue this from here on.
Okay, we're going to continue talking about this.
I'm going to order food is what's
watch the bloopers on our Patreon. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.
Fourth person as well.